Hi, Cancer. How you doing? Right off the bat. Yeah, you need to have a little patience. It's happening. It is. You just need to rest first. We're heading into your season. We're actually heading into your season tomorrow as I film this. Chill out. Breathe. Meditate. Sleep a bit more than you need to. Anything to stop the mental frazzle that is blocking the abundance, the opportunities, and the romance coming into your life. Stop second guessing it. It's happening. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's see what's going on for Cancer. June, that full moon in Sagittarius has exposed some health problems. It's also exposed something that you really, really, really want. Something that gives you wish vibes, something that feels magical to you. But it's also made you feel a little bit preoccupied with how you look. A little bit more self-critical maybe, or maybe you're actually on the opposite end and you're feeling yourself and you're just thinking nobody's got anything on me, which is great. You live that way, you have that star power, you enjoy that. But remember what makes you magical, because it isn't the outside, Cancer. You're so much more than your shell. That is what's making you magical. Your perception, your intuition, your sweetness, your kindness. If you're dealing with an Aries or a Scorpio, or possibly just the fixed signs in general, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, there's a power struggle. You could be dealing with somebody who's a lot older than you. There could be an age difference, but I think there's a power struggle. Where are you now with this person? Because it's going into a new cycle. Something has been written out. As we move into July and it is your eclipse time, that solar eclipse in your sign, you need to let go of the ego. You are so much more than your shell. Remember that when you're feeling insecure, you are so much more than your shell. Remember that when someone's flattering you that really, really screwed you over before as well. You're so much more than your shell. An offer could be coming in from somebody who is less than legitimate, or somebody who has possibly either got or struggled with an addiction in the past, or has a very addictive personality. It could be on a lesser level someone with whom you have very intense chemistry. But as I said in the June reading, and you can go and watch that and the Vimeo extended if you want, as I said in the general reading and the Vimeo reading, nobody ever forgets a Cancer. So, that being said, let me see. This has been coming out for a lot of signs. I think that full moon in Sagittarius and the Mars Saturn, the Mars Pluto, the Jupiter Neptune, all these issues in the sky is knocking you flat. Big style. Yeah, confrontation, wanting to give up. Ba-da-da-da-ba-ba. Neptune's backtracking. Yeah, here comes the offer. And you still don't know if you want it. 3 of Cups. Okay. When somebody offers you a 4 of Wands, I mean, we have consecutively 3 4s here. And that kind of gives me the impression that your own sense of self is getting all kinds of energies from different sides. It's like you don't really know what you want at the moment. That's fine. That's okay. The Fool is the challenge. The challenge is just letting go and being carefree about it. That's the real challenge. The real challenge is just letting it be. You're not for that. Your energy at the end of June as we move into your season is give me this. It's kind of as though you're thinking, this is my party, this is my season, this is my birthday, give me all the abundance, give me all the joy, give me everything that I want. You get that and you're not satisfied, so you want more. You get a taste of what it is that you want. You get a glimpse, you get a sign, you don't appreciate it, so the universe says, no. There's the universe waiting for you to open up and stop blocking everything that you need. And why are you blocking everything that you need? Is it because you've gotten comfortable as the person who gets betrayed, or comfortable as the person who has a string of bad luck? Because victim mentality and victim narratives are incredibly common and incredibly addictive for people. And it's not because you're a bad person or you're a selfish person. It's just because the level of support that many people, in particular women, get whenever they've been cheated on or lied to or hurt, a lot of this support can be very, very addictive. And Cancer is a sign that sometimes, as a water sign in general, I think water signs, we can sort of get, very much involved in our emotions to a point where we can't quite get out. The universe wants you to get out of this. The universe wants you to put down the pentacle, pick up the cup, swig it. Because the Four of Wands here in the High Priestess is saying that you've had the dark and there's some light to come from this. As we move into the eclipse season, Cancer, you have to be really ready for that commitment, or else the universe is going to say no. You're being tested in July to see if that's what you're actually coming up for. And I know this is not a July reading, this is mid-June, but we're leading into that. The eclipse is, I think, on the 2nd of July. The High Priestess and the Four of Wands is this kind of, are you ready to go into another level, another realm of joy? Is that really what you want? Are you ready for this? Because it feels like you're not. And I think this came up in the general reading as well, because the June Vimeo was really, really, really on fire. Like, it was really great. It was brilliant. All these beautiful opportunities, and I still see that. But I still see you being icky about it. And maybe it's because you need more information. Maybe it's because as we go into eclipse season, people start telling you things, you start seeing things, and you're sort of thinking, I need to reassess and refocus this. The Four of Cups and the Four of Pentacles tells a story of rejection. But it's coming from you. Okay? Similarly, you're so very afraid of a Three of Cups spilled moment. And it's funny because we have the Three of Cups here, the Queen of Cups, the King of Cups. Wow. Okay. We have the Three of Cups here. Celebrations. Possibly an engagement, possibly a union, and you're so very afraid of these all falling over. That's maybe why you're blocking yourself, because you see the potential. If you're dealing with another water sign, you're very well matched, but they maybe have a history that you don't feel so comfortable about, or you could have had a water sign in the past that was a bit of a philanderer, and now they want to talk. And you've just been busy doing your thing, working and giving to yourself. And they want to talk about it now. And you're not ready for it. So you reject it. That's fine. You do you. If you're looking for a sign that a karmic cycle is over, this is it. The World card. What's been has gone, and what is coming is greater. So you go into eclipse season focusing on you and your partnerships. Big changes are happening, whether you see them yet or not. What this wants to do is prepare you for that intuition to be, still working. It wants to prepare you for acceptance. It wants to prepare you for self-acceptance. It wants to prepare you for opening up to the universe. Life opens up when you do. You've fight left in you, though. Seven of Wands. You have the fight left in you to go after what it is you want. The problem is that you don't have to go after it, Cancer. It's coming. You just have to let it. You don't have to chase this. You just have to relax and let it filter in little bit by little bit. If you put down that pentacle, if you have at least a look in the cup, you'll see something that you maybe weren't expecting to see. And if you put down that pentacle, your arms won't be as heavy. You will be free to embrace what is coming from the universe, because it's big. It's a big change. So we're going into July, Cancer. It's going to be very much all about you. Everyone's going to feel it, but it's going to be impeccably transformative for you in a way that you need to be ready for. And the one thing that this is saying is that you need to be open. Open up. It's coming. Love you guys very much. See you in the next set of readings. Bye, Cancer.